Hello, Jen Broyles here, transformational health coach and breathwork facilitator. And in this video, I'm going to share with you one tip, one technique on how you can use your breath to reduce stress. And the key is always when you're feeling stressed, slow your breath. Okay? So as we slow our breath, we start to calm our nervous system and we start to feel more relaxed and more grounded. Oftentimes when we're feeling stressed and overwhelmed and anxious, things in our body start to speed up. Our breath speeds up, our heart rate speeds up, and that just kind of perpetuates the stress cycle. So in order to kind of take back control and start to calm our minds and calm our bodies, we slow our breath down. And in this video, I'm going to show you one technique that you can incorporate immediately during your day anytime you're starting to feel stressed and overwhelmed. And so it's a really simple technique. And the concept here is that we're going to extend our exhale compared to our inhale. And let me explain the reason behind that. So when we breathe in, we activate the sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight. That's your survival mode, okay? So our inhalation activates sympathetic nervous system. When we exhale, when we breathe out, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest, relax, restore, and digest, okay? And oftentimes in our day-to-day stressful, busy lives, we are living from a place of fight or flight more often than we are living from a place of rest and relaxation. And so by tuning into our breath and slowing it down and extending our exhalations, we can really start to activate that parasympathetic nervous system and move into that place of feeling more relaxed and calm and centered and clear, right? In that place, we make better decisions, we can think clearer, we can sleep better. So it's really, really important that we make that effort and have that awareness to allow ourselves to be in that state more often. And we can do that just by changing our breath a little bit. Okay, so the way we're gonna breathe is we're gonna breathe in through the nose. Anytime you're breathing, all the time when you're breathing, we want to be breathing in through the nose. Okay, so in your habitual daily breathing, you want to breathe in through your nose. Okay, so that's something you can be aware of, is like just check in with yourself throughout the day when you're working, when you're engaged in other activities, and how are you breathing? Are you breathing through your mouth or are you breathing through your nose? First place to start is by breathing through your nose. Okay, and in this exercise, we're gonna be breathing in through our nose, and then we're gonna double the length of our exhalation. And you can exhale either through your nose or your mouth. Either one is fine. Just make sure you're inhaling through your nose, okay? And so you can start out with a ratio of a 2 count on the inhale and a 4 count on the exhale. And really focus on using your full lung capacity, using your diaphragm when you breathe. So making sure you're not doing that shallow chest breathing. It doesn't need to be forceful breaths, it just needs to be more complete breaths and slower breaths, okay? So it'll look something like this. In, out, in, out, in, out. So you see my body's not moving a whole lot, my shoulders aren't moving. It's very gentle, but they're fuller breaths and they're much slower, and I'm doubling the length of my exhale. So start with a count of 2, just count to yourself. In, 2, out, 2, 3, 4. Do that for a couple of minutes, and then you can play around with other counts. In for 3, out for 6, in for 4, out for 8. And see what really supports you the best. So that is tip number 1. I will be making other videos with other tips on how you can breathe less to reduce your stress, but I encourage you to go ahead and begin to implement this into your practice today. You can do it anytime, anywhere. No one's going to know you're doing it. All right. And so just begin to incorporate this anytime you're starting to feel stressed and overwhelmed and you just need to recenter yourself. right? Do 1 to 2 minutes of this breathing technique, and you'll find that you just feel a whole lot calmer and more centered and more grounded. So comment below when you give this exercise a try and share how it has been helpful and supportive for you. And I encourage you to click like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to connecting with you again on some of the future videos. And just remember that in order to reduce your stress, all you have to do is slow your breath. All right, bye.